do look amazing.
Thank you.
Body, skin, everything, you're glowing. I mean, you always are, but your skin just looks stunning.
Thank you.
So how confident do you feel in yourself right now? Because in the past you've said you've never been happy with your body. So how great and confident do you feel right now?
I feel great in my body today. And you know, that's something that I've always struggled with. But more importantly, I feel confident in who I am and the things I believe in, what I stand for, the type of artist I want to be.
Now let's talk about all these pictures I'm seeing of you everywhere. So the Vanity Fair nude makeup-free pictures. Again, looking amazing.
Thank you.
How terrifying was that shoot?
It actually wasn't too terrifying because it was my idea. And whenever I'm authentic with my fans, that's when it resonates with them. When I'm just trying to please people, like I felt like I've done in the past, I didn't really connect with my fans. So this time I was like, well, you can't really get more raw or authentic than no makeup, naked with no Photoshop. And so
where can you go from there?
You can't, but you know what? It's but I did it, and I wanted to show people that you can go from having body image issues your whole life to feeling comfortable enough to show your body to the whole world without Photoshop.
Complex, the complex shoot.
Yes.
In those pictures, you're topless, your makeup's gorgeous, everything looks so beautiful. Again, just feeling that confident that you just want to let everybody know how fabulous you look, right?
I have worked really hard on my body, and this is kind of the first time in my life where I've felt freedom to ever do these kinds of photo shoots. So to go against everyone's standards and say, no, this is what I'm gonna do and I'm not gonna do it based off of what you think perfection is or what beauty is. This is just me. I mean, that was like so incredibly empowering.
You've spoken about how amazing Wilmer has been and supportive in this journey, and he's told you you're beautiful, and how has that, having that come from him and encouragement, how has that helped you?
Having encouragement, obviously, and especially from the one you love, is very, very helpful. But there were so many years that he told me the same encouraging thing that he's telling me now. You know, you're beautiful and you've got a beautiful body and you're an incredibly strong woman. But if I didn't have the confidence, if I hadn't learned to love myself, I would never believe it.
Tell me about the album. What can fans expect from Confident?
What fans can expect from Confident, you can expect honesty, authenticity, empowering messages, and I really, you know, and a lot of confidence.
Father is a beautiful track, beautiful song. Why was it important for you to have this on this album, this particular album?
This is the first album that I've released since my dad passed away, and so I really wanted to write a song about it whenever he had passed, but I couldn't get myself to actually write it. Like, sometimes it's really difficult to actually face your fear and go into it knowing that it's going to be an emotional process. So at the end of this album, it was around Father's Day, and I just felt like there wasn't a way that I've had closure, and I thought, you know what, I need to write about it. So it turned out really well, and it was actually the last song that I wrote for the album, so it's really meaningful to me.
You were just on Capitol Hill recently, talking about mental health issues.
Yes.
Tell me about that and why that is so important for you to go so public.
Mental health is something that nobody really wants to talk about in our country, because talking about mental illness and admitting you have a mental illness is so taboo. There's so much stigma around it, and for me, having bipolar disorder and also have struggled with eating disorders, addiction, you know, dealing with that, I feel like if I'm willing to speak up about it, I want to make change. We don't treat mental illness like we do physical illness in our country, and that needs to be changed, because when you think about it, our brain is the most complex organ in the body and a very important one at that.